What is Savate? Well, Savate is a French style of kickboxing. And the old word Savate in French means old shoe. So you can imagine, of course, when you're competing in the ring, you're going to have a shoe on. And it's a reinforced, beautiful shoe. That's like a ballet jazz shoe, but it's more than that. But that's the technical part. Let's get into what it really is. French style of kickboxing is the ballet of kickboxing. It is fencing with your arms and legs. It is really a lot of grace. And the distance of the way you play is you're pretty much learning how to kick and punch with your feet and hands. So you're becoming very adaptable, being able to punch like you punch along with your feet. So let's say you want to develop an ability to get very finesseful and graceful, and you want to put it all in. I call it the one-stop experience. Savate will teach you everything in regards to being present, being alert, being graceful, being dynamic, explosive, athletic. And what it does for you, it gets you to be so present and so much fun that you have no idea that you're trying to hit each other. And there's two ways to learn and develop Savate. I know most combat arts, it's about knocking you out and hitting each other as hard as possible so there is a winner. But in Savate, they have two ways to develop and cultivate this beautiful art. You have assault, which is light contact, and then you have kumba, which is, hard contact, which is knockout. I prefer, which I like very much, is the fast game, is assault. It is very fast and quick, and I love to have and develop kids to do this art because it's very, very safe. You can imagine that you're very concerned for your child to do any kind of contact sport because they could actually develop or hurt themselves where they get a concussion. The beautiful thing about Savate, it is all very strong about having the individual that is competing in a so is to have very light touch. So the game becomes very fast, very graceful, very finesseful, very athletic, very dramatic, very beautiful, at the same time touching each other, making points. Yes, it can look very entertaining, very dynamic and beautiful, but it's safe. I know it sounds hard to believe that actually trying to hit each other could be safe. Think of it this way. You know how you play tag, kids play tag, you're it. Well, that's the same essence and feeling it should be. It should be very playful, very clever, very touché. And also, people don't realize when you're developing and cultivating, competing in Savate, you're going to be learning and developing how to play and move as if you're playing a chess player. You are thinking 2 or 3 kicks or punches ahead. So you're not just one-on-one. You are really taking it all in to have many, many series of combinations. So back to what a regular person could get out of Savate. Well, it's a lot of fun. You forget about a lot of things. You're enjoying tagging each other. You know how it felt when you were tagging when you were a kid. You're it, no, you're it, no, you're it. Oh, I touched you, and then you lighten up. It's so much fun. And at the same time, you're going to get so much ability and physically cardiovascular fun in it that you won't realize that you're actually hitting each other. And that's why I like Savate, and that's why I enjoy teaching it to kids or adults.